The recurring trends of impeachment has reached its climax, as citizens in various regions in the country has begun to call for impeachment in the presidency and in the Senate. Niger Ex-Agitators Forum has taken their stand on the impeachment call. It is a contrast that the southern marginalization has become a threat to the people of the Niger Delta region. No doubt that the northern opposition forces are agitating for the removal of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amidst the recent crisis of the Nigerian state economy, Niger Delta Ex-Agitators Forum has pledged their unequivocal support to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu and unwavering support to Senator Gatswell Akpabio.
In the hearts of Nigeria, a nation of vast resources and vibrant cultures, an unsettling pattern has emerged within our political landscape today. One that threatens the very foundation of our unity. We, the Niger Delta Ex-Agitators Forum, stand united to raise our voices against a disturbing trend that seeks to marginalize and continually oppress the southern region of our beloved country. We recall the presidency of His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, a southerner who was denied the opportunity to serve a second term due to the concerted effort of northern opposition forces. Now, with barely a year into the administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are witnessing a variant agitation from some northern groups calling for his removal. This pattern of undermining southern leadership is not only unjust, but also deeply destabilizing. His administration has demonstrated a steadfast commitment to reforms that promise to bring about much needed development across Nigeria. We, the Niger Delta Ex-Agitators Forum, extend our unequivocal support to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The continued orchestrations by some northern elements to undermine southern leadership must cease henceforth. We state, if this provocation persists, we, the people of Niger Delta, may be left with no choice but to take necessary actions to defend our own identity. The Niger Delta has long been the backbone of Nigeria's economic wealth, primarily through the production of crude oil. It is worthy of note that resources from the northern regions are shielded and exploited by individuals for their personal gains. This injustice we strongly condemn by saying enough is enough. When a southerner occupies the extreme position of Senate President, there is a swift and relentless call for their impeachment, often orchestrated by interest from the northern region of this same country. This alone is disheartening reality which has been evident in the tenures of past Southern Senate presidents. None of these distinguished leaders were allowed to complete their tenure in office, and in contrast, Northern Senate presidents, including Senator David Mark from the year 2007 to 2015, Bukola Saraki 2015 to 2019, and Ahmed Lawan 2019 to 2023. They all served their tenures without significant challenges or threats. The recent call for the impeachment of His Excellency Senator Gatswell Akpabio, the President of the 10th Senate, is yet another example of this troubling trend, having survived several threats of impeachment and media slander sponsored by politicians from a particular section of the country within his first year in the office. It is a pattern that we, the ex-agitators in particular, and the people of the Niger Delta region in general, cannot and will not tolerate henceforth. We must not allow our great nation to crumble under the weight of division and injustice. Therefore, this threat of impeachment against the President of the 10th Senate, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, will be resisted. I repeat, will be resisted with every possible options at our disposal. And it should be allowed to discharge its constitutional duties to its country devoid of distraction and allowed to complete its tenure. In recent times, we have witnessed the creation of regional development agencies across the different geopolitical zones of country. Therefore, for the sake of equity, justice and fairness, we demand the immediate establishment of a South-South Development Commission, same as other regions. This demand is issued from the creation of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), which was created to service the development of all producing states in Nigeria, which includes all those states in the southwest region, while Abia and Imo from the southeast region. Therefore, we are using this opportunity to call on the Senate President, distinguished senators, legislators from the South-South, to set in motion a bill for the creation of a South-South Development Commission. And to see this to its speedy passage and assent by the President without a short period of time. We call on our brothers from the Southwest and the Southeast to join forces with us for the formation of a Southern Nigerian movement. The aims and objectives will be to protect, to project, and to defend our political, economic, and regional interests. Furthermore, we extend our hands of fellowship to our brothers in the Middle Belt to join this movement in a unified effort to addressing the pressing security challenges affecting them. We, the Niger Delta Ex-Agitators Forum, stand ready to defend the unity, the integrity, and the prosperity of one Nigeria. But we do so with a clear demand for justice, equity, and fairness for all regions of this great nation, Nigeria. All hail the Southern Nigeria movement. All hail the Niger Delta region. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Stakeholders also advise for the need of peace in the country and in the region.
Using this medium to communicate to all those that are fueling this crisis from below. We want to let you know, please allow sleeping crocodiles. Allow sleeping crocodiles, because the crocodiles are in the creek. Allow them to sleep. Also allow the sleeping lions that are in the bush, allow them to sleep. Please, we do not want to go back to where we are coming from. And where we are coming from is the armed struggle. We don't want to go back to that phase. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has brought stability, and we want to maintain that stability.
They also urge the Southerners to support the presidency and the Southern leaders.
The President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Senate President need not be distracted at this point in time. The nation has been thrown into a lot of hardship by previous administrations. Hardship in the sense that our future had been mortgaged at the twilight of the previous administration by selling off of our hegemony, our oil, for over 10 years in front. Today now, this administration has come to repair, to mend, and in repaying their pains that we must bear. It's just 1 year. It took over 8-10 years to plunge this country into the hardship we find today. And somebody has come with strong, concrete policies to redirect the fortunes of our nation. And in just 1 year, we are judging. So it is our view and our position that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Senate President should be rallied around by every Nigerian, and particularly people from the southern Nigeria.
Or those who have been calling for his impeachment or resignation, for me, I think it's very laughable, because doing that, you're also telling us that Senate President is not a Nigerian. And as such, you are asking us to start thinking otherwise about the Nigerian state that we are from. The Senate President that we have today is from the region that lays the golden egg. Some element from the northern region seeing themselves as though they own this country. The Senate President has the right, the sole prerogative, the sole right to be on that seat. And the support we need to give him, it's immeasurable. Everybody, all Nigerians, particularly from the southern region, should give him the needed support. Like, we had a lot of people from the north, which gained a lot of support from us. And so why is it that when it comes to the turn of the south, we're not getting support from? We think that it's a deliberate attempt to cause problem in this country. And we're calling on Mr. President to immediately address this issue of people maligning those of our leaders from the Niger Delta and that of Mr. Senate President.
Since the creation of the Niger Delta region, development has since begun on the creation of the South and Western region. The need for South-South Development Commission was emphasized.
One of the things that struck my heart was the fact that there is need for a Southern Nigerian movement, and that is going to become an opportunity and a platform for us to collaborate as Southerners. Because the NDDC was established out of struggle, established to settle the issues of oil-bearing communities, oil-bearing states. And as you can see, even the Imo State and the Abia State, that is part of the oil-bearing state, has been structured into a South-East Development Commission. And Ondo, which is also part of the oil-bearing state, has been structured into the Southwest Development Commission. And so that's why we demand that the South-South should also have a development commission for her that will cater for the pressure and the development of the 6 states that makes up the South-South region.
Global TV News, Port Harcourt.